Hey, what's up, Facebook family?
Hello!
So hey, we want to talk about the 4 phases in our network marketing career, but this is really for any business. And the first one that we were in, or I was in, I can specifically say that, was being a faker, where I wanted something for nothing. I didn't want to do the work. I just wanted it to happen. I wanted to get lucky. I didn't want to have to learn the skills, put the time in, really commit to getting good at it, commit to growing a tremendous business. I just thought it would happen as a faker.
Yeah, I mean, I think like when you think about a faker, and hi everybody, everyone's doing all the hearts, you're so kind. I think the faker too, I know early on when I started building my business, I thought, like you said, I could just kind of like pretend I was actually doing the work too, right? And pretend that I was doing what I needed to be doing every day. And the reality is that I actually needed to do it, you know?
Yep. So how we decided we needed to not be a faker is we were around some people that, gave us some tough love and just said, hey, if you want to stick here, if you want to make it long term in this business, you got to put the work in. Like, you got to put the time in, and you've got to commit, make a decision today that you're going to stop faking it and get in and really work it. And that was everything for us. So the second one is taker, where you're just showing up and you're taking everyone's time. You're not respectful with it. You're taking their energy. You're, you just take them for granted, and that never works either.
Yeah, and it's just that whole taking, like expecting other people to do everything for you, right? Which is like, I think a lot of people out there, we know people in our lives that not even just as we build a business, but just in general that typically take. And that feeling is like, you don't want to be around those people because it's just like, they don't give any value. And they're just like, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? And you know what? I'm guilty. I've been there. And so I think it took some really like hard evaluation to just go, man, like I have to come from a different place. And I'll think too, one of my mentors, a lot of you guys have heard me talk about, is Richard Brooke. And he talks about something that he said to me that was so profound and it changed my life. I talk about it all the time, where it's you can be what? You can be, I can't believe I just forgot it. You can basically what he's saying is he says like, you know what, you can impress people but not be likable, right? And so a lot of people like myself was like that, and so I was kind of like that impressed where I was just kind of coming from a place of taking, right? And I wasn't coming from a place of giving value and just caring and really loving, and that was a rude awakening for me because I built a little team, but I didn't have a team that was just like, we were all fans of each other, right? And they wanted to go grow no matter what. So, and then kind of once we talked about this today, like kind of the next phase that we have gone through is something that's called a fighter, right? And a fighter is all about drama. How many of you guys know people in your life that they love drama? That's all they love is drama. They can't get enough of it. It's like no matter what, they find drama. They go to the restaurant, they find drama. They go to a movie, they find drama. In their business, they find drama. Their family, there's drama. There's drama at their job. There's family, like there's drama everywhere. And they just like, they can't, no matter what, they just can't stand, like they have to be in it. And it's like that fighter too, Tony and I were talking about, is like also like the people that have all these haters, right? Someone was asking me, I was at an event in Toronto this weekend about haters. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really have that whole problem. Now, there's probably people that don't like me, but I don't have this whole thing that's like this passive aggressive, like I'm going to get them back. Like I'm going to have this revenge. I don't think that's necessarily a great place to come from when you're building this business. So for us, we do our best, like not to like, we steer clear of that drama. And sure, we have to go through it here or there, but it's not like our lifeline, right? And we know too, I mean, think about the people that are in your life that are all about the drama. How much time do you want to spend with them? Well, the time is not very much, right? So I encourage you, yes, be a fighter in your business, and yes, like fight through to whatever, hit specific ranks, hit specific goals, etc. But don't be that fighter that's like that passive aggressive, revenge, there's no revenge like massive success. I get that. I totally get that. But that's just a lot of energy that you're putting out there. And I just don't speak it out. And then the last area.
Yeah, and I'll say this about
Go ahead.
Fight for the right reasons in your business, not the wrong ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
You don't want to be the person that is always pissed off and you got funky energy and you just, you show up in a room, everyone goes the other way because no one wants to be around that. No one wants to partner with that. No one wants to build relationships with that. No one wants to be celebrated like that. So fight for the right reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
And then number 4 is where you want to get to in your business, in life. And that's giving. And that's when you're just giving these kind, selfless acts where you're just giving to your team, you're giving to people, you're serving your community, you're serving people. It's not about the money, it's about changing lives, it's about changing them, it's about the bigger perspective. And when you really switch to giving, and I found this for myself, is that life was good every day, every minute, every hour, every moment when I started giving. And it's when it's not about you and it's about everybody else, and you have this bigger vision, this bigger perspective, and your heart is anchored and you're anchored with giving. It's just everything is different, and your business will do more than you ever thought it could do. But the relationships and the people and long term, that legacy piece is what I found to be the best when you're giving.
And I think for me, I'm always about doing that inner reflection, right? And that check on me. So for me personally, every day, things that I'm doing in my business, a lot of times I've learned now to stop myself and go, you know what? What's my motive here? Is my heart in the right place with what I'm feeling right now? And learning how to handle those things where maybe I am comparing myself, maybe I'm fighting with things, maybe I want to throw a little drama in there, maybe I want to whatever, right? And I stop and I'm like, it's there, don't do that, because that is not for the greater good. You have got to stay focused on that. And also too, I realize that I'm a direct reflection of my team. So everything that I do, what if my team was doing that? What if my team was acting that way? What if they internally were processing those things and doing that? What kind of team would I have? And a lot of times I have to pull back and go, God, I would have a pretty crappy team if that was everyone's motive. And so I would just, for you, I would just ask you to really kind of take inventory every day. You don't have to stop and go sit on a rock or anything, but it's just as you live your life. I tie this into my life so much that it's just a natural thing that happens, that as I am really striving for a goal, as I'm really striving for different things in my life, just making sure that my heart and my motives are in the right place, coming from a giving versus a taker versus a fighter, right? Which we all fall in and out of all the time, right? We're not here to say, hey, we don't do that, but we've learned now how to act upon those things and how do we handle those situations that come up for us to go out and be a good leader for our business.
Yeah, so again, the 4 things are faker, taker, fighting, giving. How fast can you get to giving? And once you're there, you'll never leave, because it's the best place you can be in life, and especially for this business. So awesome. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Love ya. Take care.
Have a great one, guys.